I knew I wasn't gonna take my own life because I didn't want to put my family through that, but maybe an accident will happen or something.
For some reason, I walked over to the edge and I took a peek. And while I was doing that, I heard the voice in my head that said, it's just 2 steps.
3 weeks before I went on the recon, I literally sat in my garage and contemplated taking my life.
I signed up because I know I needed help. I know I needed something to change in my life.
I made the decision right then and there that I needed to make a change, needed to make a big change.
I am here to find joy in life again and be a better person and be a better father to my kids.
To begin the rediscovery of myself.
A great chance to meet veterans going through the same thing I'm going through.
I've been through a lot and I've tried a lot of different ways to heal. So I thought maybe being outdoors with other veterans might do a lot for me.
When you're on an outdoor adventure with these complete strangers, you're forced to rely on each other instantly. That takes down all the barriers, all the walls, and you're able to connect with these people on a human level. Sitting around that campfire, I felt like I could share. The dam broke and everything came out. I hadn't even, been honest with myself yet at that point. And it all just came out. It just gives you a better understanding of yourself and how to process things in a healthy way that you've never really felt before.
I have gone salmon fishing and pike fishing, reeled in a big one. It was super exciting. Buried myself in some rocks, which was so fun to just giggle with everybody as we all piled them on, and felt pretty fun.
It's like you walk into a new family, you know these people for a long time, but you just met them. And you can be honest with them right up front, right off the bat.
I don't think I've ever connected with a group of people so quickly before. It's really fun.
I just love that we all accept each other for who we are and we're able to be playful and basically be kids again out here in Alaska. I think this is a start of some lifelong friends.
I think we're all really looking forward to the next 13 weeks together.
Now we're in the gym. As you can hear in the background, it's a pretty good workout.
I'm still here because I want to prove to myself that I could accomplish something as challenging as this program and as rewarding as this program.
The bookwork makes you take the program with you outside of the gym.
I think a lot of times we just kind of blot through life, and this actually makes you think about your process and your approach.
A burden shared is a burden lifted. Even just the act of sharing it, saying it out loud, even though there's not a solution, no one's trying to fix it for me, just being able to share those things has felt really, really good.
Not following through with things has been a problem, and I think there's a lot of reasons for it. I think usually when you're depressed, you just don't follow through with anything. So I feel like I'm starting to become happier this last couple weeks. So I've had like a little more energy to do things. So they're gonna set some goals and get after it. So
I don't ask for help. Try to do it all on my own. It's one thing I've really been working on, and with this group, it's been easier, to see that, yeah, you're not alone.
Another habit that I have is just being afraid. And I don't know why sometimes, what I'm afraid of.
I just feel like I'm not as good as other people, and it holds me back because I don't feel like I have the potential or the luck, the whatever, to get where I need to go in life.
I really need to be better about trusting my gut and knowing that I'm making the right decisions and going down the right path with things. That's probably my biggest habit, is just the second guessing myself.
The shifts and changes I have been able to make are things I've hoped for my entire life. And it wasn't until this program that I really was able to implement that.
There's definitely some childhood trauma that I've carried with me for 34 years that I haven't even discussed with my spouse until after kind of dissecting and digging deep.
So many others within the group have very similar stories or very similar challenges.
The Saturday events were, not gonna lie, they were at times stressful, but that's part of the program, is getting us out of those moments where we don't wanna leave our house, we don't wanna be social.
When I first heard about that, I was like, oh, geez, like, you know, am I gonna enjoy going out and doing a bunch of roller skating or a trampoline park?
This program, it saved me. It saved my marriage. It saved my relationship with my kids.
He was a different person than the guy that I had met and married. He was angry. He was irritable. The kids could say just the slightest thing and it would set him off, and throwing things, and just, they were scared. And then he went on the Recon, and it was like somebody just rewound time. I had the original person back that I had met and fallen in love with.
I am happy that my mother got to go on this program, and I was excited for her.
He was able to open himself up as a person much more deeply than he was ever before. I think they're excited to see their dad, you know, out there doing some things that he normally wouldn't be doing.
I was stretched in ways emotionally and mentally and spiritually, and like that I did not expect.
This has actually been an opportunity where she's been able to see herself more clearly rather than focusing on something negative, on focusing on something that's really positive, and that not only that benefits other people, but has also benefited her.
Just because I have the connection with her, and just seeing her grow into the person that she is and who she wants to be, and she wants to have this community, and she's finally getting it. She's discovered that she has a greater impact on other people than what she ever thought, and that's been really fun to see grow.
From a first responder aspect, we're always safety watching. And you, who was in my group, I could have my back to whoever. We have those areas nobody else knows about us. Those things that just hold on to our soul and drag us down, but we don't talk about them. And being up there on that mountain was like honesty with myself.
And maybe my story could help someone else who is struggling.
There is no question that this program saves lives. It saved mine.